Hi, this is John Walker from $100.com, and today we are going to explore the Add tab. Okay, the Add tab is probably the meat and potatoes of the Wix website editor, because this is where the tools are for you to add content to your website, like text and images, audio, video, shapes and lines, buttons, and that sort of thing here. Now I didn't make separate tutorials on using all of these tools, but you can feel free to email me at johnwalker.toolboxtutorials@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to make any of these tutorials for you. Um, but I am going to go through these briefly. So first, go to the top here at text. Text is pretty self-explanatory. Either you can add a title or you can add a paragraph, or both. Okay, easy. Click here, go on images. Here's your images. You can do image without frame, image with frame. After you get to play around with it, you'll see, and pretty much you'll find which one that suits you best. And we also have clip art right here. Okay, you can add that, go through, and it's a whole library full of clip art. So next we're going to come down to gallery, which is your image gallery. This is your image gallery, or your slide shows, or automated grid. Again, whichever one you need. Sliders, I like them. Sliders work pretty good too. Okay, go back over here now. Media. This is where you're gonna find your video and audio at. So if you add a video, you have to have a link coming from either Vimeo or YouTube. Generally, I use YouTube. I think it's just a little easier. So I use it, but Vimeo works great just as well. So here's a SoundCloud. If you have a SoundCloud account, you can go in and get the code and paste the code onto the website, and you will have your songs that you already have uploaded to SoundCloud. Or you can just get an audio player and upload your MP3s straight to the Wix editor, and that works great, and it's fully customizable. Next, where we at? Here we are, shapes and lines. Here now, this is pretty much gonna build the layout to your website. And when you start building websites, you will see what I mean. But this is pretty much what you'll be using. See, we got the box and the vertical lines and the horizontal lines. And real briefly, here, let's go over this. Here, this is a strip. Now, what a strip does, it goes from one end to the other end. So people usually use them for top or bottom when they use them for dividers. Okay, but it's a useful tool when it's used right. Okay. So now we're here at buttons and menus. Here you can just add a single button. Right here, we'll put it right here, beside the strip. Or we have PayPal buttons. Again, here this is useful, so you'll know where that is. And we have button menus. So now the thing about the button menus is that however many pages, whatever pages that you have visible on your website, whenever you add a button menu, it's automatically going to generate those visible pages. Okay, here we go. And now we're going to come down. Now the online store, the e-commerce, we will get into that definitely on a separate tutorial because it's a lot. The little things that you probably that you really need to know when you start setting up your online store. And your social network, which is Twitter and Facebook. Really, all you need is just to add your email, your Twitter account. So we can click here real quick, go to settings. We'll type in US1 magazine and click update. And voila, there we go. US1 magazine, and it has the number of followers there. So that's easy, and like I said, the Facebook pretty much works the same. And so down here last, the App Store, that's definitely going to be a separate tutorial also, because it's a lot in there that you probably need to look at, like with contact form and maps. That's pretty self-explanatory, and you can add HTML, but a lot of this other stuff, members login, and webmaster, and the facts. We'll get around to that definitely in a separate tutorial.